Good afternoon, everybody. I'm doing another video today. I'm doing Jen from Fundie Fridays. From my knowledge and my experience, she does videos on like religious people online, snarky sort of things, funny sort of things. She's very funny. I may not and do not agree with all of the views expressed here, but I do find her hilarious, and it's always an interesting afternoon when I put on one of the videos on YouTube from her, Fundie Fridays. And I love the pink lips. I love the orange eye makeup is beautiful. I'm gonna ruin the eyes with the liner again. Unfortunately, it's not my forte at all. And the face. And I wish I had a top like this, but I just have this. And I just have a beautiful room behind me because everything that was here, I literally pushed it off the bed because it was a mountain of embarrassment, which is also what you see here. It's a mountain of embarrassment. I wasn't going to make a video this afternoon, but I tell you what, I look a lot better on here than I look through these eyes in a mirror. So, praise the Lord. There are some really funny videos. The video I did before about Girl Defined, like Fundie Fridays, Jen from Reverend Jen, she calls herself, which is right where her comedy is there. She really loves to talk about them. And I am a fan of Girl Defined. And also I enjoy the snark. So I feel like I'm not really on board with anyone. I'm not really against anyone, but I enjoy everything that relates to these people. Let's do some let's just start with the orange. Can we just continue with orange now? I'm gonna go to here, my children's palette, Moe for her from Amazon, $20. Don't quote me on that. It's probably not going to be that. I'm probably cheaper in America. If you're watching, it's going to be cheaper in your country. Anything that, like, if I go online, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's $20 USD, and I don't know it's USD. And then I go to the thing and it's like $45, and I just go, unless it's something that I've decided is okay at that price. And then I'm like, yay, hooray. I got all these bangles on Amazon. There's like a whole heap of them. They're Guess bangles, like Guess, you know, like the handbag brand. And there's a whole, like a stack of them like this high, maybe higher, $35 Australian dollars. So if you go there in America, it's probably like $15, $20. You're welcome. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna do this first. Oh, I like it. I feel like her orange is way brighter than my orange, but let's build it up. Let's be professional today. Let's build up the color. And I have only started watching her. I don't think I've watched any of her videos when she was actually doing the makeup and talking, because I saw her do one the other day, which could be an old video, I don't know. And she was saying she used to do the makeup and talk, and now she just talks and wears the makeup. And I was like, maybe this is my future. Maybe I've started like this, and maybe I'll just be good enough to sit there and just... But I have to amuse you. And I feel like I need to amuse myself as well. This is the wrong orange. Let's do it again. It's the wrong orange, but I'm not fixing it. Oh, I love this. I love the vibe she's giving off, and I do like her thin, dark eyebrows. We'll have to see how they go. Can I just say, I went to the pool today with one child, and I thought to myself, why didn't I stop at one child? Because I have 5 children, and it's sort of like, I love having the children, but you don't really get a minute to scratch your own bum, which is a beautiful way of putting it. And every time I have another child, I sort of go, oh my God, that was so much easier before. Why didn't I notice? But I remember going to the same pool as I went today when I had one daughter. And having 5 children and looking back at that time, I now realize how lucky I was to have one child and one thing to do. But you know what? I was really bored. And I don't know if there's anyone out there with one child going, oh, it's really hard, it's really whatever. It is a bit boring. It's not as amusing. Like when you have more, like multiple kids, like 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, especially 5, you have someone to entertain your other kid all the time, someone to fight with them, someone to read to them, play with them, whatever, someone to go to school with them, someone to pick them up, someone to bring them out of the playground for me because I don't have to. But at the time, I feel like I was really stressed having one child, and I was just like, you know, I couldn't, I would think I was depressed, like from having a baby and having a bad marriage, and it wasn't going really well. And then as you get more kids, I felt like I really had my purpose. I really love being a mum. I always wanted to be a mum. I'm not meaning like everyone should do that. Don't make any assumptions from what I'm saying, but the more kids I had, I definitely enjoyed it more. Like, I know people love having one baby and they're like, I can just, you know, have one child and give everything to that child. And that's one way of looking at it, whether it's like financially or like time-wise, things like that. But God, it's so fun. Like, I grew up in a family with one brother, and it gives me delight that I can't even express when my kids have each other and they're playing and they're yelling and they're running around the house, and I'm like, it's driving me nuts and I'm in my room because I like to be alone. Introvert with lots of kids doesn't work, but I love that I have all these people for them, because when I was growing up, it was just like, I think that's why I'm an introvert, because I could either be alone or be with my one annoying brother. And like, sometimes we were good friends, sometimes we weren't, but you always make up quickly when it's one person. But yeah, I don't know. I just remember being at that pool with one child and being like really stressed out, and I was with this other mum and she had one baby, and I just remember being like, I'm not really happy. And I remember when I had that second baby, I was just like, oh, now I feel like a real mum. Like, now I feel like I've got stuff. And like, being there with one child was so special now, because I'm like, oh, I'm away from all them, I'm with the baby at the pool. But it was just like, yeah, it was such a different experience. And in a way, I wish I appreciated the first baby more. But I think with your first baby, sometimes you can't appreciate it because you just feel like snowed under. And like, I was really bored, like I didn't have much to do. When you have like 5 kids, you have a shitload to do every day, and like every day is important that you're getting up and you're doing your things. And I mean, I'm not in a perfect schedule, but 7:30 is get dressed time, 8 o'clock is have breakfast time, 8:30 we leave for school. Like, we come home, we have a more relaxed afternoon. At the moment there's no homework because it's the first week back, but I really appreciate, like, I would say I used to be type A, and I've taught myself to be a type B sort of person. I suffered a lot with anxiety when I was younger, and I think, yeah, there's nothing better than having lots of kids running around, getting things done, not getting everything done. I mean, I just chucked all that stuff off the bed. I've had all these things in my room. You know, it's my husband's day off today, and he was like sweeping outside and doing all these things, and I know in his mind he's like, oh my God, why is she not doing this? Meanwhile, I'm inside and I'm doing washing, putting away washing from 3 days ago because I was cooking, and then I'm cooking, and then I didn't get to clean that up because then I'm washing the car mats out of the car because blah, 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 you know, and then I'm cooking dinner, and he's trying to call someone to fix our TV, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I can't do that right now. You know, you've got so much stuff to do, and God, that was so precious, that hour or hour and a half at the pool with the little one. And I was just like, oh, this is the best minute and a half of my life. Yeah. Let me know, how many kids do you have? How many kids do you have? Not a creepy question. I love having kids, but fucking hell, sometimes it's a lot. Put on your mascara. I think she's got mascara on the bottom. I was gonna imagine she does. I don't know if she's got like a pinky blush. I can't really see. Or maybe I'll try and do some curls down the front too. Oh, and I've got to do my eyebrows. Reverend Jen loves an eyebrow. Oh, she loves the dark eyebrow. She likes to actually match. She matches her. Oh no, she doesn't. She's got chocolate eyebrows and dark brown hair. Chocolate eyebrows. Maybe she just had a chocolate pencil and that's what she went with. I'm not going to do a special shape. Why, you ask? because I can't be bothered. We all know my commitment to this. It's lackadaisical at best. It's like try really hard, like swim one lap really fast, and then it's like get out like halfway through the second lap because you gave it a go. This is how I'm approaching this. She's got pink in the corner of her eyes. She's got pink in the corner of her eyes. One of my kids is outside just screaming. And I'm just gonna allow her. I mean, I saw someone saying recently, don't try and fix all your kids' problems. I'm gonna try that because usually I do get in there and go, what's the matter? What are you doing? What's this? Blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't make anything better. It just happens over and over again. And some kids, like, i.e. girls, I mean, while we're on Fundie Fridays and people being girls or boys, are we? Is that what we're doing? I don't know what we're doing, but go there with me when you watch more videos. But I do think that girls are more prone to screaming. I love how people get so offended and go, oh, how dare they say women are emotional? How dare they say... We're so much more emotional. I mean, I think if men have emotions, it's shittiness. It's anger. Like, people are emotional in their own way. Women are like, ah! You know? And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. I definitely have a lot more of that than my husband. He has a lot of jealousy and resentment and anger inside. He's probably going to die from, like, I don't know. I'm going to put this on. I don't know. I don't know if I have a pink like that. It's a very, 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 very bright pink. No, puppy. I got a dog trying to get in my room. Fucking hell. I'm going to use the same pink that I use for my eyes. Yeah. It should be a bit lighter. Can I do that? I think my dog's running away from my kids. What can I do? Can I bring some hair out? Let me use my tool. Let me use my tool that is a crochet. It's actually a loom needle, you know, those what do you call it? Band, like loom band things. It's one of those. And I just don't have the things anymore. And I kept the needle because I was like, I'm gonna crochet one day. And I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do my own curls. Hold it. My own curls. Hold it. This is how you would, if you lived in the bush, this is how you would curl your hair. Okay? I'm from the bush. I don't know, I curl my hair with these twisty, foamy things that had wire inside. That's what I curled my hair in. And my mum had like those electric rollers that you plug in and they get really warm and then you burn your hands off and you put them in your hair. My mum had those when I was growing up. So I'm gonna do that. I need to put something pink behind me, but I don't have pink. I don't have anything pink. I've just got pink on the screen. There. That's your pink. How's she doing? This is probably, I don't mean to be rude, but this is probably the only person that I look better than while I'm doing this. You are fantastic and I love you, but fucking hell with the hair growing out. My hair's growing out too, but my hair color's, I'm not gonna qualify this. Her mouth is tiny. I had a friend when I was 12 years old and I'll go like this and that's my mouth open. My friend, like literally, her mouth would be open and it'd be like that. And she was like, don't make fun of me. I can't open my mouth. And I was like, no, open it again. And she went, and it was literally the smallest mouth in the world. Jen, is your name Amy? Is your name Amy? Amy Morgan, come at me. I miss her. She was really funny. Our parents were friends and we used to go on holidays together and I don't even know what we did. She had brothers and I had a brother and we both know how annoying they were. She had two brothers, I had one, so I was winning. she was losing. There you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, should I wear this? I should one day do my hair and go shopping or something. I mean, my hair, my eyelashes, my eyelids. I think this suits me. This is probably the one that suits me more. Thank you, Reverend Jen. You've changed my life. I feel like these colors are not insane on me. Like, wow. I might try it without the eyeliner. Eyeliners. The eyeliners. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.